Good morning, Roo Crew. Welcome back to Read with Roo. Today, I am joined by you, the Roo Crew, and Miss Rosalina, our credit union savings kangaroo, and Sir Elkington, our Bellwood elk. We are going to be reading a fun story. Today, we're reading Tia Isa Wants a Car. After we have our great story time, we're then going to be joined again by the Kids Everything Money Book. If you're a frequent flyer on Read with Roo, you'll remember we do a lot of fun facts out of the National Geographic Kids Everything Money Book. We're going to be learning fun facts about spending money today, sometimes people's favorite thing. Remember, while we learn these fun facts, savings is important too. Let's get started on this story. Tia Isa Wants a Car by Meg Medina. Tia Isa wants a car. She tells me after work when she still smells of lemon pies from the bakery. She's turning the jump rope that's tied to the fence, and I am already up to 20. Un piscore, she says. Take us to the beach. Really? The beach? I can't catch my breath. No one goes far from my block in the summer, but a beach has foamy water that reaches all the places I cannot go. See, really, let's save. I do not think I can jump rope up to 20. Tia Isa wants a car. What color? I ask as we climb the steps to our apartment, past our neighbors' front doors. From under the cracks, I hear the scrape of forks and the smell of boiled hot dogs on their table. The same shiny green as the ocean lapped outside my bedroom window, she says. When Tia Isa was a girl, the air on her island smelled of wet palm fronds and mud. This book is making me wish I was at the beach. And pointy wings off the back, I say. We'll go fast. We'll look like the gulls that swooped into your crab buckets. That's my favorite Tia story. Yes, she says, así. Tia Isa wants a car, but Tio Andres laughs when he hears his sister's plan. Don't be ridiculous, he says. You're not a rich queen. We walk to everything we need here, Isa. Now what's for dinner? Tia Isa just whistles as she steps over Tio's work boots, muddy like ogre shoes, and stirs our black bean soup. Later that night, Tia Isa takes out a fat money envelope from her drawer in our room. 2 piles, she says. I make a stack, straight and tall. That's our helping money, which we will send back home along with notes and pictures so Mommy can see how I've grown. What's left is for Tia Isa's car. Too little, I think, not as tall as a pinch. But Tia Isa only crosses her arms. What did that bossy brother of mine say? She asks. He said ridiculo, I repeat with Tio's hard R's like a cat purring. We'll see about that, she says. Tia Isa wants a car. Is it waiting for us inside this lot that smells of tar? We walk along, sucking on red popsicles and looking at the clouds reflected on glassy hoods. How much, mister, how much? Tia Isa repeats in a few English words she knows. She shows him her envelope. Not enough, the man tells us again, shaking his head. We'll have money soon, Tia Isa says as we walk for the bus. But soon is when our family is going to join us here, so I know soon can be a very long time. Tia Isa wants a car, but we don't have enough, I tell Senor Leo, who is sweeping his fruit store. He stops to scratch his shiny head and has an idea. Help me stack those oranges nice and pretty, Nina, and I'll pay you. Tia Isa wants a car, I tell La Vieja, Maria, who has windowsill cats and can't bend her creaky back to feed them. She looks over her dusty glasses and holds out her extra key. Come after school, mi vida, to give kittens milk, and I'll pay you. Tia Isa wants a car, I tell Miss Amy, who speaks no Spanish, but wants to invite Senor Perez over for ham sandwiches. How will they tell each other good stories? Teach me some Espanol, she begs. I'll pay you. Tia Isa wants a car. But why does it take so long to save? Sometimes it's hard to wait for good things to happen, she says. Then she reads me Mommy's letter. Abuelo is feeling a little better. Mommy feeds him crab soup. Papi plays old songs on his guitar. So I wait and wait until one day my secret money sock has grown into a giant money sausage, and I can't wait anymore. I show Tia my surprise. The curly bills tumble onto her bed. She leaves 2 pink lip marks on my forehead from her besito. Vamos, Tia, let's go, I tell her, tiptoeing past Tio Andres, who is playing cards with the men from work. She chases after me all the way to the lot. Tia Isa wants a car, and I find it, hiding near the rusty fence. Shiny green, wide as the porch of Tia Isa's old house. Already, I can feel the seashells between my toes. Ese mismo, she says, the very one. Bad radio, no air conditioning, warns the man. But Tia Isa is already touching the front seat, big enough for 3. She nods when I show her there's room in the back for more of us who will come soon. You're right, mi hija. This one will take us all the way where we want to go. We'll take it, I tell the man. Tia Isa turns on the car, whose motor cranks with a puff of genie smoke, and then says, "Araz, araz, araz, araz." First things first, she says. She pulls out the only thing left in our envelope, which is skinny now, like an empty balloon. It's a picture of our whole family, me, Tia Isa, and Tio Andres, but also my parents, grandparents, and cousins, los padres, abuelos, and primos, who are still there thinking about us from that breezy house by the sea. I hold the picture steady while she tapes down the corners. Then Tia Isa leans into the hula hoop wheel and off we go! My ponytail flaps behind me like a rope cut loose. We zoom along Stanford Avenue, past my school and the other buildings so squat and red. Past a bus full of tired people squeezed close the way I hate, with no room to spin around on the bars inside. Tia Isa bought a car! I shout. Tia Isa steers us to the spot I point to. The rumbling car fits in the space just right. Our neighbors come out to see. Hurry now, she tells me. I check for the frowning super and run to the patch of keep-off grass. I whistle until Tio Andres comes out to look. Tia Isa bought a car! I call, come down and see. He laughs in surprise at his ridiculous sister. You did it, he says, smiling all the way to his back teeth. We did it, said Tia Isa, and there's room for all of us. Tia Isa and I bought a car to carry us all the way to the sea. The end. I'm so happy Tia Isa got her car. It's making me really wish I could go to the beach. Now it's time for some National Geographic fun facts. Let's learn about spending money. What do people do with their hard-earned money? A percentage of all income goes to taxes, fees paid to the governments to support public services. The amount that is left after taxes is called disposable income. People may spend an average of 40% of their disposable income on housing and food. Don't forget about electricity and heat. And what about your basic transport needs? Just like how Tia Isa wanted a car. What do people do with the money that is then left over? Where the money goes. Here are the top 12 things that people spend their disposable income on. Get ready, it's quite a list. Groceries, medical care, medicine, furniture and other household items, food at restaurants, gas and electric bill, entertainment, cars, TV, music, cable, housing, women's clothing, and pets. Whew, I'm just tired, and I haven't even spent all my money on all these things right now. How families spend money. Entertainment is also a big role in what families spend. Many families spend about 5% of their income on entertainment, such as the movies and vacations. Is your family watching any fun movies or going on any fun vacations this summer? Pay it forward. Giving money to charity is a way to use your money to help others. The average family gives about 3% of their income to charities, according to the U.S. government. Others give away property, such as old clothing or cars. Corporations give even more to charities. With all the contributions of individuals, foundations, and corporations, over $298 billion are donated to charity annually. The following organizations receive the most donations: religious groups, organizations that are educational, human services, disaster relief, environmental and animal protection, international charities, and arts and culture organizations. The doom of debt. There's so much for people to spend money on that many people go into debt by using credit cards and charging more than they can afford to pay back each month. The credit card company charges interest for not paying off the entire bill, so people often see their credit card balances increase instead of shrink. Some people even cut up their credit cards to keep from spending too much. If you've joined us on previous Roos, we've talked about what interest means and how responsible you need to be to have a credit card. Invest. People who invest some disposable income in the stock market may be surprised by how their money grows. Suppose you buy 20 shares of Facebook at $20 a share. It costs you $400. Within a few years, the company makes a good profit and the stock price has risen to $50 a share. Your 20 shares are now worth $1,000. But remember, stock investments are risky. The company could have done poorly and its stock price could have gone down 42 cents per share. The shares you spent $400 on would only be worth $8.40. Investing in the stock market can make people win big or lose big. Another thing you need to be very responsible on if you're planning on doing in the future. By the numbers, $136 billion is spent worldwide on sporting equipment. Do you play any sports? Do you have to spend your money on things for those sports? $122 billion is spent worldwide on toys and games. If you don't play a sport, you've definitely spent money on toys or games. $85 billion is spent worldwide on movie theater tickets. $75 billion is spent worldwide on video games. $20.8 billion is spent worldwide on books and ebooks. This is my favorite. You can tell I love to read. $8.6 billion is spent worldwide on digital music recordings. Do you like spending money or saving money better? While saving money sometimes isn't quite as fun, it's definitely important. You have to save up to be able to buy bigger things in the future that you need, just like how Tia Isa had to save up to buy a car. It takes a lot of money and a lot of time. Remember to save, and we hope that you'll bring your Roo Crew money to be safe at our credit union in a Roo Crew account. You can be any age to have a Roo Crew savings account. You just need $5 and your parents' permission. We hope you'll come to Henrico Federal Credit Union or Bellwood Credit Union and become part of the Roo Crew with us. We'll see you again next month for more story time.